Uh, okay, I got the little beep on the phone. I got the thumbs up from the camera crew. The audio crew says, 2 thumbs up, we're ready to rip. This is not the first attempt at making this video because it's not a very serious subject, actually. And we're having a lot of fun getting into state for actually making the video. Maybe too much fun because I've tripped myself up by laughing halfway through. So I'm going to be more serious in my presentation right now. I'm going to dial it down and just like really deliver. Or maybe not dial it down so much. Anyway, what we've been playing with today, and actually over the last couple of weeks, is communication and how we present ourselves on an ongoing basis to the people around us. So, when you think about it, communication, we often think about it as, oh, that's the words I say. So, what's coming out of here? That's communication. In fact, statistically, and I might get the numbers a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. The principles are true. Verbal communication is really only about 7%. 55% of your communication is physical. It's how you hold yourself. It's whether you're making eye contact. It's whether you're engaged and leaning forward. Are you smiling? Are you happy? Do you have a frown? Is your corners of your mouth turned down? Those sorts of things also communicate all the time. So when I'm looking to shoot a video, I want to take and make sure that I'm communicating well. But more importantly than when I'm trying to shoot a video, is just thinking about how do I communicate every day when I'm out there interacting with people on the street, the people in shopkeepers, salespeople, just everybody that I run into. And it's really interesting if you play around with that a little bit. If I sort of roll my shoulders forward and I kind of tilt my head down, as gosh, an awful lot of people do, and I don't really make positive eye contact, and I kind of lower my voice, and I kind of flat, monotone kind of, and just think how many people do you actually go through in a day, and that's kind of the way they interact. There's not much energy, there's not much life, there's just not much there. They don't feel like they got a lot going on for them, and really it's that physical expression that you're picking up on, the tonality of their voice a little bit, but how they hold themselves, how they talk, are they energetic, are they engaged, are they focused, all of those great things. And then think about for yourself, how do you communicate with people? How do you communicate with your family? When I look around out in the great community out here, I see that I observe an awful lot of people that are like that. They kind of roll their shoulders forward. So if you're watching this video right now, just do that. Kind of slump your shoulders, roll them forward, and the camera crew's really got rolled shoulders, and they're really slumped forward. So if the camera falls, that's why. So anyway, roll your shoulders forward, kind of slump down, and just feel how that changes how you feel. And it's going to change the way you communicate. Or, conversely, stand up, straighten yourself up, give yourself a little bit of a shake there, roll your shoulders back, and smile. Just give yourself a smile. God, you should see what's going on behind the camera. It's hard to concentrate with a camera crew like this. But anyway, pick your shoulders up, roll them back, and smile. And the thing is, even if you don't feel like smiling, smile. Because what you do with your body, and in particular what you do with your face, impacts your psychology. So your physiology, the body, impacts your psychology, the way you're thinking and feeling. And you really can control that by habit. An awful lot of us have fallen into, the practice of just kind of being flat and monotone. We're flat and monotone in how we hold our bodies, in how we move, in how we make eye contact, in the variations in our voice and in the energy. And it's a habit. The nasty thing about that habit, though, is it really does drive your psychology. It drives how you actually feel about life. It drives how you feel about the world. And yet, it's just a habit. It's just something that we've fallen into. And, we can kind of feel like things are okay, things really aren't going my way, I'm not particularly happy, all of those kinds of neutral to a little bit sad kind of feelings. We impact ourselves on a daily basis just by how we hold ourselves and the way we communicate with ourselves. So as I said, you want to turn that around, and I think you do. Stand up, give your shoulders a little shrug there, get them back there, feel good, put a smile on your face. And physiologically, your body will take and respond to that. Psychologically, your body will respond to that as well. And so here's a little thing to do over the weekend. We happen to be shooting this on Friday afternoon. So over the weekend, or if you're watching this another day, over the next 2 or 3 days, make eye contact with people, stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, feel good about yourself. Know that you are an absolutely awesome human being just by the simple fact that you are here. Just by the fact that you're here, you're an awesome human being. Make eye contact with people and smile. And watch what happens. People will light up. People will feel good. You will change their day just by changing the way you stand and the way you introduce yourself to the world on a daily basis. I've had a lot of fun with that today. Maybe a little bit too much goofiness at some points, but it's been a really great way to take and spend my Friday morning just connecting with people, really interacting, engaging, being there in the moment, paying attention to what they're telling me, and having a smile and giving that away freely. And I find that if I get up in the morning and I'm not feeling all that awesome, which, that's rare, but sometimes it happens. If I'm not feeling that awesome, if I pick myself up, I give myself a little bit of a shake and I put a smile on my face, gosh, my mind follows along really quickly. And soon I've turned my day around. So turn your day around, turn other people's day around, have an absolutely fantastic weekend. I know I've added value. Talk to you soon.